All right, hello everybody. I don't know what to say.
We're here doing telemetry for Saudi Arabian Grand Prix today. I'm Broken Hypocrite.
I'm Sticky One,
There we go.
and we are Delta Zero Productions.
That's right. So basically, our goal here is to just provide some insight into what the strategists are thinking, if we can. Just talk about predictions throughout the race, what people should be doing, if they made a mistake, those kinds of things. We'll listen to driver, what do you call them? Driver radios when they pop up. That's about it.
Yeah, the audio was a little low last time for that.
All right, everyone's lined up on the grid. Orlando, all the way in the back. Yeah, see if you can't tell. Lando fan here.
Here it goes. They're about to start.
There we go.
Good start.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
good start.
Wow. Ooh, there's some carbon.
Incorrect starting location.
Uh-oh. So hopefully Alonso doesn't get a penalty for that. Apparently he had incorrect starting position on the grid. So maybe he moved forward a bit too much.
Maybe. Strolls is in fourth now. Leclerc is fighting Piastri right now.
Both Perez and Sainz lost out for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So Alonso up one, Perez down one, Russell stayed position in third, Stroll moved up one to fourth, Sainz down one,
Like a fight.
Ocon and Hamilton stayed position, Gasly went up one, Leclerc went up three, Zhou up one, nope,
There's a lot of
Magnussen went up three now.
There's like 5 guys
Oh,
off
they're
fighting.
changing, they're fighting right now. Oh, Piastri is in the pit. That might be game over again. No, he just needs a new wing. Okay, good. Hopefully he gets
Wow.
more laps this race than last. Oh, it's so sad to see McLaren
Correct starting
down
position. 5-second penalty for Alonso. So Alonso has 5 seconds.
Okay, so stewards aren't waiting. That's good. Alonso will
That
have
should
a
be
5-second penalty.
There should be a stop go available, right, for that? So
Yeah,
rid of
he
it.
could serve it in the pits. Yeah, which they probably will do right away. Not right away, but I mean their first pit stop. I'm gonna check in with the McLaren Discord real quick.
All right.
All right. So Alonso doing well in front right now. Top two are already starting to drop Russell a bit. Like Russell doesn't even have DRS. To be fair, Perez doesn't have DRS either right now. He's close though. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Just within a second.
With some big piece of carbon fluid in my front wing. Check front wing.
Understood, checking front wing.
And Norris dropped to 20th.
Okay, Fernando, so we have got a 5-second penalty at the pit stop for grid position at the start, so we'll bear that in mind. 5-second penalty at the first pit stop. Copy.
I like that from Alonso. He knows. No reason to argue about it. Just do his job on track. See what he can do.
I mean, it's a 5. You can make that up.
Wow. Perez just made that happen.
That Red Bull's fast.
So I'm pretty sure Alonso is aware that P2 is probably the best he can get unless Perez has a problem with the car.
Oh.
So he'll stick with him as best he can.
His wheel was on the white line or past the white line.
Yeah, that's a bit strange.
Yeah. So both the McLaren's in the back again.
Man, Hamilton's being dropped by Ocon.
All right, here's the. He's about to bang the back. Oh, no. Where does he break his wing?
Right
Right
here.
here. Got pinched off by the Alpine. Oh, it sucks. That's what we like to call in our league unnecessary contact. It isn't required.
Yeah. So far, Alonso's staying in DRS. And that car clearly has pace, so it's not surprising. Let's see. So everybody in the front are on mediums until we get to Hamilton on hards. Okay, kind of makes sense why he's being dropped by Ocon then. Leclerc is on softs. He's the only one on softs.
Yeah. Do you want to click on any of it?
What?
You want to click on any of them?
Oh, which one?
Any of them? All of them are.
This one?
I don't care.
With some piece of carbon fluid in my front wing. Check front wing.
Understood, checking front wing.
Okay, Nico has maybe some carbon in his front wing. Let's see, Lance Stroll.
Excellent move, Lance. Yellow is strat 12. Strat 12.
The yellow's not unlatching.
Copy, we're checking.
Both of them there eating their mic have no idea what they're talking
One
about.
was like super quiet, the other was super loud. Without hearing.
All right, Lewis.
Love understeering.
Understeer. I mean, yeah, you're on hard tires, bro.
Yeah, you went onto hards, right? Of course.
You're like one of the only ones on hards.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, look at he's doing weaving.
Nico? Nothing. Cool. Oh my gosh. The McLarens are just...
Backwards again.
This is a rough start, man.
And a lot of people getting their times deleted through 23.
Yeah, Magnussen,
Alright.
Sargent, and Verstappen.
Yeah. All in the same
Oh.
corner.
They're just cutting the
They're
track.
just cutting it instead.
Where is Verstappen now? Moved up 4 places into 11th.
It's not bad. Almost in points.
I mean, if you saw his practice 3,
yeah,
lap
it was
times,
almost like a second.
he's
or
like
something
6 tenths
yeah,
clear
6
of
tenths.
the next closest car. And his top speed was like 5 mile an hour, 5 kilometers per hour quicker. So he's clearly got a good car here. I don't know if podium is possible, but I mean, it's max, so you can't count it out.
Same corner. You think everybody's just doing that?
Yeah, Alonso's still sticking with Perez like it's no problem for him.
Kind of needs it. You see that? Yeah, Sean Claire's trying to
Leclerc
pass.
is going for a move. He's got to leave room. No, he doesn't. He took the road. All right. So both Leclerc and Verstappen moved up 4 places.
Yeah, they're both moving through. Oh yeah, he gave him. He is on sauce though, so he's gonna need to
Yeah,
pit
he's going to
relatively early.
pit much earlier. Actually, maybe not much earlier. This track is now a few years old. It shouldn't be too abrasive. I don't know what tires they're using compound-wise this weekend. Forgot to check that. Oh. So Hamilton's being warned for
Weaving, right?
weaving. Okay.
You haven't seen the driver do that in a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't really gain or
it's
lose.
weird because he's too far forward for it to be blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shouldn't get a penalty for that. If anything, they should just give him a warning, tell his team to warn him.
Yeah.
And Lando, what pace is this, please?
Pace 3 or 4. Pace 3.
Okay, understood. Can you do pace 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so McLaren wanted to pick up the pace. Lando needs to pick up the pace.
What, being in 20th? You pick up your
Let's
pace?
listen to Alonso now.
But plan A, definitely plan A.
Yeah, I'm trying, mate. I'm trying.
Sounds like they're trying to win this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised he's able to keep up this long. It could be Perez is just waiting a little bit longer, waiting till that pit stop phase before he pushes a little harder and drops Alonso.
Yeah.
He also knows that Alonso has a 5-second penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, he might even try and keep him close enough where that 5-second penalty hurts him, and he's battling when he comes out with the 3 behind them. But there's still plenty of time until we got a pit, so yeah, we'll see.
Him saying the hard tires suck on here, tells me that the soft and mediums are gonna do fine. Probably gonna extend long, unless the tire is just really bad. But usually when the hard sucks, the mediums and softs do well.
Yeah,
because it means low deg, right? Lower deg. Verstappen's in 9th now. Oh.
Yeah, if the hard tires aren't being worked enough to make them work well, then yeah, it could be that the deg on these tires are so low that mediums and softs are the tires you want.
Perez just did the fastest lap on his last lap.
Okay, yeah, so they did just give Hamilton a warning, black and white flag for weaving on the straights. Another track deleted for turn 23.
23. It's the only one everybody's gotten it on, huh? I mean, this is a street track, right? So there's not going to be many spots.
Yeah, I mean, you got walls on most
It's either
corners.
you hit a wall or you
Yeah.
usually. I think that's another spot where you'll see
but that
somebody
one's not
extend.
hard to
That one's not hard
stay on
to.
track.
And when you go off track, you slow down a lot.
So turn 23 up here.
It's right up here. It's
is
that
a
little
much
left.
quicker.
Yeah. It's a quick corner, yeah.
Yeah, so right here.
I've definitely hit that wall in the game coming through that corner.
Yeah. Yeah, so the McLaren Discord channel isn't doing a live
Oh, they're not doing
view
one?
today.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, thought they were, but they're not.
They're trying to go long now. So I think that was the strategy was to keep with Perez, right?
Yeah.
And now that he's lost it up to 2 seconds, they're gonna try to stretch the tire out, probably.
Yeah, I would still expect a 2-stop. Like, I think the hard runners can do a 1-stop,
These
but I don't think they're going to be as quick.
These cameramen know what they're doing. They're watching. He's just gonna pass him, right? This shouldn't even be hard.
Yeah, Verstappen's easily going to get Hamilton probably on the front straight.
Yeah.
Okay, Fernando's drop back. Gap now 1.5.
Okay, maybe before the front straight. Maybe into the last corner. No, he's going to wait.
So,
Oh, he's not
Fernando,
gonna
the
wait.
hard is not
Oh my
looking
gosh,
great
he is
so
waiting.
far, so we'll be looking at extending.
I was going to say.
And
come
mine
on.
as well. You're gonna get DRS.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro.
He's not gonna be able to protect this though. There's no way.
I know you're an aggressive driver, but don't dive bomb.
Yeah, there's no way to defend that.
No, there's not. Damn, look like Hamilton's car is like wobbling when he gets on the brakes.
I mean, Russell's still doing good in that
Yeah, Russell's doing well.
Mercedes.
Yeah, I mean,
Could definitely be tuned differently, right?
it's probably more the tires.
Oh yeah, they're
than
on different
anything else.
tires, right?
Like,
Yeah, he's on mediums and then he's on hards.
I think Toto was saying that Hamilton just couldn't quite get the car in the right window during qualifying, and Russell did. But technically, the two cars should be set up pretty darn similar to each other for this race,
Yeah.
because they look not only at one lap pace when they set up these cars. It's for the race, so
So race, yeah.
they're gonna do what works best for the tires, and that means both drivers are probably on a very similar setup. But Hamilton has hard tires, and they're definitely not working, as you can see. Okay, so they expect Leclerc to be coming in soon. If he extends this past 20 laps, then we'll know for sure that the medium and the softs are...
Yeah, there is a bit loose in traffic.
Understood.
Oh, different corner. We've done it.
Turn 5.
It's a weird one to get it on, that's for sure.
Yeah, he would have had to go
Out
wide,
probably.
because you can't
Yeah.
cut that.
You can't cut that corner, but the outside has has like a little
Yeah.
runoff.
Yeah, it does have a lot of runoff on the outside. But it's like that. He probably just got loose, and
And had to go wide, yeah.
I mean, he definitely would have lost time, not gained time.
I don't know.
So I don't know why they deleted the time, but whatever, it's cool. I do like that they're sticking to track limits.
They
This
need
year.
to, because you know what happens when you
oh
don't.
no, we saw previous years where they would just let them do whatever they wanted, and
No, they would say they're gonna do it for
Right.
like all race,
yeah,
and then
they wouldn't be consistent.
it would be consistent
and they
everywhere.
would let them cut corners on certain tracks, and yeah, so it is.
I mean, they paint those there
Nice
for a
to see.
reason, and if you're not gonna use it, what's the point of painting it there?
Yeah,
These lines are painted every time.
and I mean, come on, you get a good 3 or 4 warnings before you get a penalty. So
Yeah, they get more than we do
yeah,
in the game.
okay. So Stroll pulled the trigger first.
Yeah,
Um,
goes on to the
kind. I
hards,
mean, I guess he just felt like he couldn't get by Russell.
and then wanted to. Yeah, I guess there's a decent gap right from there. Yeah, he's not gonna run into Sonoda for a bit.
I mean, I'm sure he'll get by Sonoda like it's nothing too.
Yeah, that car's fast through the corners.
Yeah, he'll be able to keep up through the last corner and then just DRS it on the front straight once he catches up, which will be any time. Well, I mean, we'll see if the hards work here versus what,
Yeah.
15 lap used mediums. Sonoda is on mediums, right? Yeah, 13 lap used mediums.
Run switch race, tight with Albon, run switch race, tight with Albon. Albon is 12 lap old medium. Reset brake balance, So Albon right behind you, 12 lap old medium.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a two-stop race.
This is what it's looking like. If everybody's pitting now, right?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this, you don't lose a whole lot of time in this pit lane. So yeah, the advantage you gain from new tires is gonna be worth making that extra stop. See if anybody does 3 stops.
Oh yeah, because you come in on this pit stop pretty far into the straight.
Yeah.
And then you come out of it past turn 1.
Yeah, you like feed into turn 2.
Into turn 2, yeah. That building.
So Perez is continuing to drop Alonso. But Alonso's continuing to drop Russell.
Yeah.
So right now, Alonso he's not at risk of losing that position even with taking his 5-second penalty.
Verstappen to 5th. So do you think the Verstappen winning this race?
It's pretty high now. I mean,
he's 20 seconds behind leader still, so it's a lot of time to make up,
you would think it's a lot of time.
but there's still a lot of race left.
Yeah, I mean, like, he'll be P3 probably about right after his first stop. That's what I'm gonna think.
You think
he'll be in
past
P3
Russell before he pits?
No, like right after.
Oh, okay.
Like right after he makes his stop, a couple laps after, he'll be in P3. So then if he can get up onto Alonso, he will definitely get up to Alonso by the second pit stop phase. And then by that time, Perez might be a good 10 to something seconds in front. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
this is, yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just gonna, yeah, he better just wait. Like, and then here he goes.
Oh, he's boxing. So the soft swing.
So let's see. What is Leclerc gonna take? He takes hards.
He did 16 on Sauce, and it didn't look too bad on him, but
Yeah, I mean, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if some of these guys go medium if they have the tires soft.
yeah, I guess his allocation matters too, right?
Yeah. We'll see how long Hamilton goes to see if people are going to try and do a one stop. But
if there's
highly
somebody
doubt
who's
it.
gonna do a one stop, it's gonna be Hamilton.
Yeah, I mean, I still doubt it though.
Yeah. Oh, turn 23. Sainz gets a warning.
So we have Sainz, Leclerc, Stroll,
Yeah.
Ocon, Gasly,
Oh, yellow. Double
Magnussen,
yellow.
Zhao.
Somebody spin.
All these guys have already pit. So
Oh, there's Is there debris there?
Oh, Lance.
Oh, I didn't see he was stopped there.
Did he hit the wall?
See, this is before it, right?
Nothing, guys.
Yeah, we know, mate. We're monitoring it. Do the K0 when you can, middle of the lap. Do what you can.
Oh,
No energy presses, Lance.
There it is.
Safety car got
Safety
deployed.
car.
Wow.
So this.
Still on target, because I'm still on level 4.
So Perez, Alonso, Russell, Verstappen, Hamilton, and Tsunoda are all gaining from this. Tsunoda is going to lose his spot. Hamilton should lose his. He might not. Let's see what happens. This will be huge for Hamilton if he can stay in front of Sainz and Leclerc.
Yeah. So how many are gonna go into pit, do you think?
Yeah, why did we need a safety car? Look at where he's positioned. He's already behind the wall practically.
It's also a pretty, like, by the time you get there, it's pretty slow. Your car's not going.
Yeah. It's like just pull him forward a bit and you're done. But, I mean, maybe they wanted to make the race interesting for Alonso.
Or something. So that gap that Verstappen had has now been removed by a lot. Russell's came into pit.
So Verstappen's winning this race now, basically.
Unless Perez can do something, but Perez is gonna come in. He's going in hard though.
All weekend long, Hamilton has been. I mean, not Hamilton. Sorry, Verstappen's been
fastest.
significantly faster than everyone else. So the only one who can stop him is Alonso.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, he's in between them, right?
Because Alonso's not going to just give the place away.
Definitely not. Nice. How do you feel about you being allowed to, I guess because you already discussed this, huh? With drive-thrus and serving servable penalties. How you can't serve a drive-through, but you can serve a servable penalty. Under safety car.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because of how harsh they're trying to make the penalty.
So they
and under safety car conditions,
yeah,
you know, like a 5-second penalty that you serve is always just going to be 5 seconds
there exists,
added to your time. But a drive-through, it changes depending on if it's a yellow, if it's whatever. So it can be 20-something seconds, or it could be 12 seconds. And they want it to be harsh. So I get it. You can't serve it under safety car. But it does make it difficult when you have safety cars coming out right when you were supposed to make your your drive-through. But again, the rules allow you to wait. The safety car laps don't count as laps. So after the safety car comes in, then you can take your
here's
stuff. Yeah, he just had a failure.
Oh, he was never in.
Yeah, he was off the track completely. I don't know. They just wanted to make the race interesting. That's all. That's all it was. They're like, okay, if we make a safety car here, we'll bunch everybody up, and
that's got to be one of the cleanest exits off of a track that I've ever seen.
right.
And they got a safety car.
So this is not exactly what Alonso wanted. Like, yeah, it's great that he's gonna stay closer to Perez.
But now he has to worry about the guys behind again.
Yeah, and mostly Verstappen. Like, he's not going to worry too much about Russell. The Ferraris he might worry a little bit about, but their race pace is still not great, as you can tell from what the race has been doing so far.
Okay, mate, so if we can, there you go, dash clear, that's good.
Okay, so in terms of order, even with that safety car, it's not worked out too bad for us, I don't believe. I'll let you know on order shortly. So we are racing Sonoda, who just jumped a couple of places because of that safety car. Sargent in front hasn't stopped yet, he's still on the hard tyre. Pierre is the car behind. Hard tyres 2 laps older than yours.
Okay, so race update. Everyone behind us pitted. We've got yourself, Fernando, Russell, Max. Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc.
Okay, so technically, the top 5, anyone actually in the top 10,
Yeah. They're on the same strategy
who are
still.
on hards can go to the end. If there's another safety car, they won't.
They should be able to, yeah.
But Hamilton, I don't think he can go to the end on those mediums.
Probably not.
So Hamilton's definitely going to want another safety car. Because if there is another safety car, I almost guarantee you everybody's going to pit.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
Hamilton is actually the one you're going to want to watch because he is on a different tire. Might be able to take
He's on a brand new set of mediums against brand new hards, which it looked like he had trouble getting them into a working window. So we'll see what the other cars are like. Ferrari doing Ferrari things.
All right, we should get that eventually, right?
Maybe.
We can.
Did we listen to it? Oh, here it is. Did we listen to this one yet?
Probably not.
What was the pace of Sainz before the safety car compared to us?
Science was high 35s, and then on the hard it was hard to tell. It was in traffic.
So that's funny. Russell already knows Verstappen's going to beat him. He's worried about the Ferraris. Which, I mean, makes sense.
And try to push from safety car line 1 for Hamilton. He just beat it.
Xavi, you need to tell me that before.
Copy.
No, but come on.
Everybody up. Oh, Perez is off.
No, he's gone. He got a good jump from
He did get a pretty
Russ
good jump.
or from Alonso. Alonso's already being attacked by Russell, but he protects it, so it's fine.
Careful, guys. Not much happened at the restart.
No. Perez got a bigger gap.
Same strategy with the tyres as we did on the medium?
Hey, firm.
Okay. Bottas.
Okay, so recommend mode race around turn 22.
Don't know what that means. Lewis?
How far off the pace was I?
Once
Pretty slow.
No, once we had free air and that hard tyre came to us, it was looking pretty strong.
So that's good news and bad news for Hamilton?
Yeah.
Because if the other cars can get their hards to work, he's going to have a hard time here, especially if they can make it to the end. Lando?
Can you tell me where the leader goes?
I can try my best. The safety car is coming into the pit lane now. Prez is just out of the final corner.
So at least the McLaren boys get a chance to fight at the back. I mean, you know, we'll see.
It's weird not to see Williams and Haas down there now, right?
It's very weird.
Mode push.
Verstappen trying to get, and Hamilton actually gets Gets through.
Yeah, so I mean, we knew that the mediums were going to be quicker than the hards, especially at the beginning.
So you think if he can do it, go medium, find a gap, and go hard or soft?
Soft. Yeah, if he has a set of
gap?
softs.
Oh, they just hit something.
That just look like styrofoam. Over under.
Yeah, and then he just couldn't slow down.
Beautiful, beautiful move. Verstappen's gonna make a move on Russell here soon.
Definitely.
And yeah, Perez is just dropping Alonso.
So if Russell can hold out just a little bit, he might be able to survive this by Hamilton attacking him.
Yeah.
But it might...
It feels like this might be it. But there's no DRS yet, though, huh? One more
Not
lap,
yet,
and then there's DRS.
It should be active now, but since they were doing the...
So this actually helps, because Hamilton will probably have DRS on Verstappen. So he can't just attack. He'll have to attack.
He has to get it below. It's still above.
He'll get there, though. I mean, look at there he is. Yeah. Already 1 second. Because he's on the better tires. Through the tight stuff. I guess I shouldn't say tight stuff, but the squiggly stuff. He should be quicker right now.
That gap Perez is trying to create because he knows he needs it. Almost 4 seconds would say different.
Yeah, I think Alonso too is probably being realistic and knowing that
they can't catch
P3
the Red Bulls, right?
P3 is probably what he's going to get. Another podium. I mean, that's amazing.
It's a late DRS enabled
yeah,
icon.
I think
it's been enabled for a while.
Somehow Verstappen dropped Hamilton through that section. And he's going to make a move here.
And he's going to hit it. He's going to get him because...
Oh, that's just too easy. Too easy.
And look, it can't even catch back up with him with the DRS. That's insane. Yeah, Hamilton must have made a mistake. Perez did the fastest lap.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Verstappen's going to do a fastest lap right now, too.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because now he's going to be right on Alonso.
Oh, he's already on him.
So is Russell just going to let Hamilton go by? Like, I mean, there's got to be team orders for that, right?
Sainz got a weaving on the straights.
He's not going to want to, but with the tire difference, Hamilton should be quicker. At least for the next 10 laps or so.
I think so. They're talking about weaving right now. I agree with them, even though it's not hurting the guy behind the guy behind is still safe, right? But what you're doing is it's making it uncomfortable. Like the guy behind, when he catches up, he's not gonna know what direction you want to move because you've been moving back and forth the whole time. So I think it's better to just stop people from doing it. You don't lose that much. Like the guy behind could just stay straight when you're weaving. And
I mean, I agree. You have one defensive move you're allowed to make.
But when you're weaving before they catch up to you, it kind of makes it difficult.
Right. It's like which one was your move? You know? Yeah. So I agree.
It's good to get rid of
I
it.
think it's okay if you get around a corner. It's a straightaway, and then you go offline.
And then go back on them.
Go back online, and then make one defensive move. I think that's okay. But when you make more than one move offline and online, that is weaving, and I think that should be cracked down on. I agree with them. Yeah, so how many laps do you think Taylor Verstappen's on the back of Perez?
Did I miss him passing?
You did, yeah.
Did they miss him passing?
I think 5 laps.
Oh my gosh.
I think
how many laps?
I think he's going to go a second a lap faster for 5 laps and be within DRS zone.
I want to see his next lap because so far the laps for Perez have been really fast. He's been doing.
Yeah, they have been. He's been doing a great job.
Oh,
he's got another
my gosh.
But then
132.9.
So he was half a second.
Half
faster.
a second. That's 6 laps around. So.
Yeah, so we'll see.
This is starting to look like when you race in some of those lower groups.
Yeah.
And you're like, to make this difficult, I'll start further back. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. So Hamilton is again within DRS of Russell.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Honestly, if I was Mercedes, I would be telling Russell right now, let him go by, please.
Yeah, because Russell is most likely going to the end, right? Like you're.
Yeah.
Unless the safety car comes out, you're just extending.
Yeah, clearly. And yes, he does deserve to be in front, but at the same time, Hamilton should be quicker right now. Uh-oh. Albon with brake failure. Let's listen to it right here.
Yeah, guys, if we have the pack like this,
copy radio is not clear, but the early overtake is costly on pack.
Yeah.
He's gonna get passed right here.
They just go off to the distance into turn 16 every lap.
They're losing.
He's complaining about someone going off in turn 16.
Tattling.
Oh my god, brake failure.
Oh. Here comes that safety car we were talking about. Unless he
We'll
can
see. It looks like he can probably get to pits. Unless they tell him, pull the car over.
Well, luckily there's nobody behind him because we had a reset just a second ago, right? So.
Yeah. So last lap, Verstappen didn't actually gain anything on Perez.
Yeah, not really. So they're still doing about the same lap time. But that's a lot of time to make a very minimal amount of gap, right? Like,
so we'll see here if Mercedes swap positions. It does not look like Russell wants to let Hamilton by. Because he could have waited a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not. He's basically saying, you have to get by on pace, bro.
So it isn't really smart with their tire differences.
No, it's not. Oh, that's Bottas.
Yeah.
Reinstated. Okay.
Let's see.
They deleted Bottas's lap and then they reinstated
then somebody, they must have asked for it to be. People are starting to get it at turn 2. I noticed that happened on somebody else earlier.
Yeah, is Zhao with
Bottas.
somebody? He's kind of fighting Sargent.
So it might just be a fight. That makes sense. Yeah, Sargent is that is a big group. From Sonoda all the way down to Piastri are all together.
Did it look to you like Hamilton was lifting and coasting?
Maybe, I don't know. I was looking at the map.
He might just be trying to get those mediums to the end.
To the end now?
And so he's just literally just following Russell.
Yeah, they're just
trying to stay in the DRS, trying to lift and coast to save the tires. I mean, it's a valid thing to try, since they are clear right now with the Ferraris. The Ferraris don't have race pace still. They didn't fix their problem from last season. They just can't get the tires to stay in a working range.
Albon successfully got to the pits. Oh,
Russell was hoping
that he still had that penalty.
Yeah, okay, well,
it's probably this one that he.
So this tyre is going to be very durable, so we're happy to lean on it more.
Oh, so they're just telling Russell to keep pushing. So they probably want Russell to push to help
Push hard, yeah.
Hamilton save tires.
They also have more evidence, right? Because Hamilton came in with his tires, so he knows how.
Yeah.
And crazy amount of energy in turn 9. See what we can do here.
Wind is still the same, just more intense.
This car's not working for him today.
Yeah, because he's definitely not slow.
Here's a George Russell one.
Alonso with a 5-second penalty here. Let's fight later, but let's manage the tyre a little bit now.
Alonso served his penalty at the stop.
Ah. Again, in for a need.
Yeah, Russell was hoping that would be easy. Just stay within 5 seconds and he'll get P3. But nope, you got to make the move on track. All right, so I mean, honestly, the Mercedes are doing a decent job of keeping up with Alonso right now, but Alonso's probably doing the same thing.
Yes.
He's just
if
making sure he gets his tires to the end.
If he catches up to him in DRS, we might see Alonso randomly gain more pace. I mean, his pace isn't bad, 133.9.
No, it's not bad at all.
But Russell's is technically better with a 133.6.
Well, he did just pick up the pace because now he heard he doesn't
He
have
needs
that 5
to.
second.
And they said his tires are fine.
Yeah. They told him he can lean on the tires, so
go in a little bit higher speed.
Yeah.
Through the
Hamilton
corner.
got dropped again out of DRS, so yeah, it's gonna be a tall order for him to get those tires to the end. But I think that's what he's trying to do. Well, we got Norris at the back actually trying to hold on and maybe make a few positions up. He's technically made up 3 positions. 2 of those are from 2 who are out of the race now.
Yeah.
And then his teammate, and then Bottas. I don't know what's wrong with that car. It doesn't seem to be working today. Usually Bottas is
up there
at the top of the mid pack.
He's usually with the Alpines.
Alonso.
So Russell is pushing on a bit now. He's 1.7 behind. He did a 34.0 last lap. So this lap he did a 33.7. He's trying to get into the DRS to protect himself from Hamilton.
Copy, keep me updated every lap.
Okay, yeah. So Alonso obviously is just managing.
Yep.
And he'll just keep Russell out of DRS, and then his job is done. Easy as that.
Well, Russell is catching him pretty quickly. But yeah, it looks like the gap's been big again. So we'll probably see a decent lap from Alonso on the next one. Oh yeah, he did. He did 133.6, and Russell did 134.1.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I think also what Verstappen is doing is just cutting into Perez's. Oh, there he goes with the 32.3. Yeah, I think he's just literally eating into Perez's lap just enough where his tires are still okay at the end. I do expect him to still win this. It's just...
Yeah, and he matches them. He matches them.
There's not even going to need to be team orders. It'll just be Verstappen catches up to Perez, has DRS, and then makes the move.
I mean, if that's both of their true fastest pace, that's almost a 2:10 difference.
Yeah.
So that's...
So pace looks good at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, we're happy to lean on the rears a bit more out of turn 13.
So they wanna get P3, but that's gonna be hard.
Sergeant 1.0, you're very close to breaking the tail.
Wait. That sound like
Alonso?
So Russell 2 seconds back. He's pretty much matching that lap time.
So although the Ferraris don't have race pace, they're probably still going to get Hamilton at the end.
Yeah.
Unless we get a nice safety car at the right time and Hamilton can...
Yeah, this is feeling like the true finish order, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty darn close. I mean, you can see it's team by team.
Yeah,
the Red Bulls.
The teams have mostly sifted themselves together.
Yeah, like... Honestly, maybe De Vries is a little out of position where he should be.
And Bottas is behind, yeah. But
yeah, otherwise...
all the rest, the teams are together, yeah.
They're kind of weird. Like, this shows what race pace does, how eventually you just filter into your actual position where you should be. And it's really strange that the Ferraris still have great qualifying pace and yet are nowhere in the race. They're slower than the two cars they should be faster than.
Did we listen to these? I think you did, right?
I don't know.
Main loss to Max, over pushing the entry to 16, compromising apex and exit.
Okay, so Perez's engineer is telling him, Max is still catching you.
And we have one strike for track limits, turn 23.
Track limits for 23 again.
It's 23-2. And I think we got one for 5 or something, but that was... Or 4.
Yeah. 23 is really the only one where they risk doing it over and over again.
Yeah, 23 and 2. Well, 2 is just under braking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Missing your break point. Oh. Surprised Verstappen isn't catching Perez more, to be honest. I think he's got a lot of laps still to do it.
Yeah.
It's
a bit surprising because you would think Verstappen would want to catch and pass as quickly as he can because he's Verstappen.
Yeah.
But he is also aware of how these tires work, and if you work them too hard too early, they won't make it to the end.
For sure.
And I think Verstappen knows that he is quicker than Perez. All he has to do is catch up to him. And he can take as many laps as he needs to do that because there's still 25 to go.
It's 25 to go. I mean, they're getting there.
No, sorry, 15 to go. My bad.
Oh, math.
Yeah, I'm bad at math. I didn't get my degree in physics.
We didn't get a degree where math is a huge portion of it at all.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'm gonna blame mine on just assuming you were right.
Yes.
You know, I'm like, he knows what he's talking about. But yes, I do agree. I guess we kind of expected it to be a lot quicker, but Perez has been. I think he's been doing a really good job at increasing his speed every time Verstappen has. He's responded. He obviously his fastest lap right now with 132.294.
He is responding. He's doing what he needs to do to keep the win. But still, I think you'll see a difference when Verstappen decides he wants to make it happen. And I don't know.
Those two Red Bulls, look at their gap.
Yeah, I know.
From the rest now.
I mean, and this is nice because Perez is in front.
Yeah.
We actually kind of get to see their true pace. Like, maybe it's not their true pace because I bet you they're still both holding back a little bit because they both want to make those tires get to the end.
They want to get to the end, but once they know they can get to the end,
yeah,
we'll see.
But it does show that they're still miles ahead of everyone else.
Of everybody else.
Oh, that's a touch of the wall from Hulkenberg. He just... That looked like a lapse of judgment there.
I've definitely done that one on tracks. He's looking into the corner and just leaned out too far.
Yeah.
But that's something you don't expect from a pro. I think it's because you're... Should I move this over here?
Oh, I see.
There we go.
But yeah, I mean, Perez was on pole, so he's clearly has pace. This isn't like a super technical track.
No.
Like, as long as you get the flow of it right, and as long as your tires are working, it's not going to be a track where Verstappen can all of a sudden be a second a lap faster.
Yeah.
So he needs to continue to cut in a couple tenths to Perez if he wants to have a chance to win this at the end.
Yeah, he got the fastest lap again from him.
Yeah, so they're both responding to each other. They're
over
both
and over. But that's
going
not
back and forth.
The gap's not shrinking like you would expect.
Yeah, it's
because
only,
of it.
It's only gone down a second in the last 5 laps.
But that's purely because he's been able to, right? Like, Perez has been able to respond to Verstappen's pace, which he's normally not able to.
Perez just went faster again, but it wasn't quite as fast as...
But he went faster, and that's the key, right?
Yeah.
Like, he went faster than Verstappen in that lap, which means he gained time.
So I wonder, are the bosses at Red Bull thinking, how do we get Verstappen to win? Is that what they're thinking right now?
I don't know. Maybe. There's like a long one.
Oh, where are we at? I'll go.
Charles, I think.
And we have one strike for track limits, turn 23.
It's him getting scolded.
Yeah, we highlight these I don't know what to do.
Understood.
That's a long message from
Very
Alonso.
long. He's holding the button down.
How many places we will lose because of safety?
You read our mind. We were literally just talking about. So if you pit now, you'd lose 4. That's the 2 Mercedes, 2 Ferraris, but Leclerc is right on that bubble. What's your thoughts on restart on this tyre with 17 to go?
I mean, tires feel good, but Verstappen grip was another level. So it was easy to pass. I don't know.
Copy, understood.
I will try to open a little bit of margin and see how many positions we keep losing.
Yeah, copy that.
And keep updating me on the Russell time lap.
So, last lap was at 33.5 for Russell, 33.5.
There's some interesting messages going through with Verstappen. We'll see it come up here, I'm sure, so we'll wait.
Keep doing what you're doing. We'll have him. We have a plan. We'll have him. Stay close.
So the one with Alonso is very interesting because he's being very vocal on what the strategy is, which is nice.
Gap 1.3, really good laps, incredible.
We're much faster, so let's keep an eye on the safety car in case it happens. The rest is under control.
Okay, so then they're not going to pit unless.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
safety
I
car
mean,
goes out.
I think all of them will pit if the safety car comes out.
All right, we're getting attacks now going on.
And we are happy with the tires. You are doing a good job. Sainz lap time 33.5.
Okay, Max thinks there's something wrong with the car.
I feel like the drive shaft is running a bit rough.
It's just the B-bell offset that's left, Max. Can't do anything on the B-bell map itself.
I mean, I'm saying the drive shaft.
Okay, stand by.
Oh.
Drive shaft.
Okay, Oscar, so there's 3 cars on medium in this group ahead. Sargent, Joe and Lando all on medium. Looks like the cars on medium, particularly Sargent, starting to struggle a bit more.
It makes like a weird noise in high speed.
Okay, understood, Max. We are monitoring. I'll let you know. We are happy at the moment, Max.
Wait, there's something wrong.
Okay, stand by. Keep going for the moment. Okay, Max, that was track limits at 23 again. So we'd like to target a 33.0, 33.0.
They're basically telling him to slow down.
Yeah, because Perez just did a 33.1 and they're talking about 30
32.1,
or
yeah.
32.1 and telling him to do 33.0. Do you think he does it, or do you think he blows the car?
It's a good question. It's a good question.
There's 2 options. You can keep pushing, try to get past them, or you can end up blowing up the car because of it. Or
I feel like he will be smart enough to know
just slow down.
that second place is really good points.
Yeah.
And he's gonna win the championship anyways with the car he has.
Especially if he gets this right, this is just gonna help
Right, as long as he can bring home the car in one piece every race, no problem. So yeah. I think he'll just get it to the end. But I don't think he'll lazily, he's already going faster than 33.0. So he's not holding back everything. But I don't think he's going to try and keep matching Perez. Like, Perez just did a 33.1. So he was quicker by 0.5 again.
33
that lap. It's going to be interesting to see what they do, honestly.
Oh, and Checo has a thing too.
I'm having a bit of a long pedal. Brake pedal.
Yeah, copy Checo, having a look.
So, De Vries and Norris are behind Sargent, and Sargent's been struggling.
Yeah.
So, those 2 might actually pass him.
Yeah, the battle for no points back there.
It is a battle for no points, though. But you know who is in points right now?
Sonoda.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he does have to perform this season, right? This is the season he needs to do it.
He does. If the Prix beats him, he might lose his seat. So yeah, he does need to perform. Don't really know what that means.
We did that already.
I'm having a bit of a long pedal. Brake pedal.
Yeah, copy Checo, having a look.
And try to do a radio reset. Radio reset.
I cannot hear, Xavi.
We're happy with the brake pedal, just a little bit of wear.
That's kind of funny. They're telling Leclerc to do a radio reset. He's like, I can't hear you. Like, yeah, we know. Do a radio reset. Like, I can't hear you guys.
That's so funny. I don't know how they do any of that stuff when they're driving. I can barely do the game where they're just like, can you do all these 12 steps while racing at the same time? It's like...
Choose option 23, mode B. Make sure brake balance is at +3. Okay, what?
I mean, for them, they probably can do most of it without.
Oh, dude,
looking.
I'm sure they practice it with their eyes closed.
Yeah, but still, it's...
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they even look down at their wheel unless they need to make sure that it clicked into the right position or something. I mean, Hamilton's not doing bad. The Ferraris can't catch up, and Hamilton's not being dropped by too much. But it's still 8 laps.
The
9
Red
laps
Bulls
to
are
go.
almost a full like pit stop gap at this point.
Yeah,
they're close.
It's too bad. This race is again a little boring, honestly.
It was last time too.
Yeah, it was last race too. I mean, it's just
there's
the cars
some tracks,
the cars are still not getting closer to each other.
Sargent's gonna get passed by 2, by the way, now because of that.
Yeah, he is. Oh my god, they don't have any straight line speed.
No, they don't. Never mind. Scratch that. They're the same engine though. But they don't have the
Car is
same
just
aero.
too draggy, I guess.
So it was last year too. It was too draggy. They told them both the same number. Alright, we should probably do it before.
What are we doing?
Oh, it's not up there yet. The Di Fernando one. We did the other ones already.
So last lap was 7 tenths quicker than everyone else. 7 tenths quicker, you were.
How many laps to the end?
So at the end of this one, it's 9 more laps. 9. And both Ferraris are outside the safety car windows, so it's just the 2 Mercedes.
Copy. Level 4 and no curves.
Copy, understood.
Mika.
Yes, Fernando's just he's a. I mean, it's a good one. A podium.
Okay, target 32.6 plus 0.4.
Is Max doing the same?
Max's last lap 32.6.
Wow.
I mean, so why you tell me 33.0?
Just target plus 0.4. Jobs are good.
We are pushing without a reason, guys. But up to you.
I mean, they told Max the same thing, and
They
he
did tell
obviously
Max the
didn't
same
listen.
thing, but Max is Max. No, honestly, at this point, Perez should have this in the bag.
He's actually still posting really good times.
Yeah.
Has the fastest lap still too, and probably won't be beat with Max's car being messed up.
I mean, each of them are going to go 4 tenths faster than their team tells them to go. So.
No, they're gonna keep matching each other every time.
They are.
All right, there's a few more now too.
And 8 laps to go. Tires are okay. To push even more. Try to push even more. 4 tires.
I think Hamilton's going to make it. Like, he's doing a 33.0 right now.
I mean, he's been using Russell to help him get to the end, right? You're still getting him.
Guys, we don't really need this. So we're pushing now?
You're free to push. Free to push.
Yeah, Hamilton's pretty far back from him now, but yeah, he was definitely like saving, right? Tire saving, so
yeah.
He knew he couldn't beat Russell today, so.
Yeah, it's funny because, like, obviously Perez's engineer wants Perez to win, but at the same time, I think the heads at Red Bull would be happier to see Verstappen win. So they were trying to see if there's any way to make that happen legitimately on track. But Prez like, no, I'm okay to push now, right? Like I can just go, and then Verstappen can't risk pushing too hard if he thinks he actually has a problem. He's not going slow though. Not the 32.
And this has kind of always been the case, right? Like Prez, like people keep saying he's slow, but in like a generic like pace wise, he's pretty good. He's good there.
Oh yeah, I mean,
what it is when you have to turn it up, Verstappen easily has so much more time than he does. So he started 15 cars behind him. It was the amount he needed to where their paces would match by the time he caught up.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you could see their pace in regular racing pace is the same.
Yeah, and Perez is great at managing tires.
He always has been.
And his long run pace is always really good.
It's just Verstappen's 1 lap pace in a race is insane.
Yeah.
It's very like, remember Rosberg would do the same thing. He had like really good 1 lap pace. The two red, white, and black cars. They're not trying to confuse anybody at all.
I feel like Verstappen has given up. Not given up, but resolved himself to second.
Yeah, his car's going to explode. They swapping? Or is he... Oh, he's fighting him.
Hamilton's still doing good. I think he's fine. I think he's going to finish P5.
Why are they fighting? Shouldn't they be trying to get past Sargent, or they just like can't get past him? But they both had DRS, so then it didn't matter. You're both very fair through there.
Yeah, they're just getting their racing in where they can get it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when we see it up here,
we'll see the sector times. The mini sector times.
What's the fastest lap?
We are not concerned about that at the moment, Max.
Yeah, but I am.
Wow.
Very...
Magnussen, man. Performing again.
Oh. This is what we were talking about, man. You can't be losing your spot. He needs that point.
He's not going to.
So no, he's not going to get him.
Like Magnussen was a ways back, caught him, passed him.
Ah!
What?
It's his fault.
Can you see any damage in the car?
So far, no feedback. Stand by.
There's something is not right. There's sliding everywhere.
Worse?
No, it's pretty stable.
The guy is, the guy is way back. He's being lapped. He's going to go 1 lap down, so he'll do 1 last lap.
Lando, do not make it too difficult for Oscar.
Why?
No idea. I guess they think they can get Sargent with Oscar.
But I guess because it's the crossover, right, window?
Oh, yeah. Norris has really old medium tires. But Piastri's hard.
Is he 44?
44 laps. Jeez.
How is his tires
No wonder they're at the back right now. I mean, they had to pit early. They had problems. Norris had a wing change or whatever.
I mean, Piastri pit almost immediately onto those tires, and he's still on them.
Yeah. But, like, Hamilton's doing 33 zeros on the same laps old mediums.
Yeah, but their cars are not the same.
They're not the same, no.
Not like they used to be 2 years ago.
But yeah, McLaren wants Piastri to get Sargent. Norris doesn't want Piastri to finish in front of him, so Norris is now going to try and get Piastri or Sargent. Because if he gets Sargent, they can't say anything anymore. They can be like, okay, well you're in front, you can stay in front.
Yeah.
So he is going to push hard now to get past Sargent.
So gap ahead 4.6. Alonso's just been given the hurry up, so let's push on hard, close up to him.
Okay, the top 10.
Okay, 4 laps to go, Nico. 4 laps. Let's close this gap to Sonoda a bit in case he falls off.
Because Sonoda's already 2 seconds back on.
So there could be a possible
Magnussen,
5-second penalty for Alonso end of the race. Gap 4.5.
Wait, possible for what?
They're worried about if a safety car comes out, right? Oh man, he's letting him go. He tried to see if he can get Sargent, then he couldn't, so now he's letting him go. Fair enough. I think it might be a little too late.
Yeah, unless all those mediums are really dropped off that hard, but he's on 46 slot tires now. It's insane. How hard are those compounds? The track's 30 degrees Celsius right now, so it's not bad. It's pretty warm.
I mean, I don't think Piastri drove better today than Norris. I think it's just the strategy and what happened to Norris early on. Like, he's on 28 old lap mediums.
Honestly, I don't know if it's easy to compare people when they're that far back.
No, and when they've had problems throughout the race.
When they're together, it's like, well,
yeah.
It doesn't necessarily matter who's in front if you're both together in the back with no points.
Yeah.
It's like they did really bad.
Alonso did a really good first sector. He might be pushing for a fast lap, but his mini sector times aren't that great, so maybe not. He wasn't very quick in the second. Let's do Alonso real quick.
So currently Russell is 4.3 behind. It'd be nice to have 5 seconds in just in case, but we think we're all clean.
We'll have to hear that one. Is it not that one?
So
No.
why would he get a 5-second?
I don't know.
Is he getting a penalty or not? I'm pushing like a madman at the moment.
Just keep pushing like a madman.
Verstappen's going for fastest lap right now.
I'm not sure exactly what he would get a penalty for. I think they're both trying to be cautious since the FIA has been penalizing harshly. Where they like get a 5-second gap so that you don't have to worry about it. Which he has it at the moment, but
yeah. Max's middle sector wasn't super good though.
it was on par though. It was faster than. No, that's his old one though. His last one hasn't been improved. It's just staying.
So Alonso's 2/10 behind what Verstappen's done. Does he get it?
That's Perez.
Yeah, no, but he did get it. Verstappen got fast lap.
Wow.
And Russell is not gonna get
under. I don't think
The 5
anything's gonna
seconds.
happen anyways.
I don't
but
think there's gonna be
I
a
get what
penalty.
they're trying to do. Just if you can get under. But.
It didn't get the 5 seconds. Yeah. Hamilton somehow kept that P5, 31 laps on the mediums. Well, what'd you think of that one?
It's what everybody expected.
Yeah, I mean,
the Red
obviously,
Bulls were really fat. I guess
Perez did do a good job. We could say that. Like, clearly, Perez is one of the best number 2 drivers that Verstappen's ever had. Ricardo, obviously, is the other.
I mean, Ricardo was technically competing against.
Oh
them
yeah, I
when
mean
they were together.
Very clearly, Ricardo and Perez at the top, but Ricardo's probably still a little bit.
It's a little bit harder to compare them though because that car was developed with Ricardo in mind, and this new era car is definitely designed in just Verstappen in mind.
Yeah, well,
and maybe now Perez.
Yes,
he's there. But.
Yes and no. I think this new car is designed with the new aerodynamic philosophy in mind. And yes, obviously they're designing it with more of Verstappen's input.
So it's hard to really be able to compare them.
But yeah, but I do agree that Ricardo did have that car kind of built up around him when Max came into it.
Yeah, so they were able to compete more.
Yeah, but yeah, Perez did well today. Alonso obviously drove the way you would expect with that car. It's clearly the number 2 car.
I mean, we already knew, like, he was still competing in other things like Indy and all that stuff. And when he got a competitive car, he was doing well, like Daytona 500 or the Daytona. What is that one?
Well,
called?
yeah. I mean, anytime he has a
24
competitive
Daytona?
car,
No, 10-hour Daytona. Is that what it's called?
You talking about the Indy 500?
No, the Daytona one. The endurance.
The Le Mans, 24 hours of Le Mans.
24 at Daytona. Is that what it's called?
Oh, he did.
No,
well,
it's the 10-hour.
He did the entire Le Mans season, and
he
won
did
that
the
whole
Le Mans
thing,
one.
and he won a bunch of races in there. So I don't.
So we know he was still fast.
Well,
now that he has a competitive car, we're seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, every time he has a competitive car, we see it. He's at the front. But yeah, clearly the Red Bulls were still miles ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
I think that the Mercedes can be happy that they're slightly closer.
They're not losing as many points, and we saw last season they had a little push near the end, right? So.
Mm-hmm. But like even in Bahrain, it looked like even the Ferraris were quicker. Like yeah, the race pace was still a little worse, but it looked like the Ferraris could still finish in front. Here, the Mercedes clearly had the better of the Ferraris.
Yeah, but now they have to be looking at the Aston Martin. They're a similar car. So even when they develop, they're developing at the same rate as the Aston Martin. And technically the Aston Martin has more, right? Because they get more research time.
Well, I'm sure they used almost all of that before the beginning of the season.
That's true.
So it's literally whatever they have in the pipeline and whatever extra developments they can make along the way. And we saw what happened last year with Mercedes. They were one of the best teams at the end of last year. They outdeveloped everybody. But that development probably hurt this year's car, which is why they stepped back a couple steps. So we'll see what they can do.
Oh yeah, Alonso did a 132.424 at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, he was close.
Only like 0.4 off. Maybe even, I guess that was the quality difference too, right? That they had. So
yeah.
But he did get that gap, so they don't have to worry about if there is a penalty. It'll be fine. Which I don't think there will be a penalty at all.
No.
It was both teams were just trying to, hey, do this so that if something happens, we're good. Kind of idea. I think these are all just victory things, right?
So there could be a possible 5-second penalty for Alonso end of the race.
Yeah, what is the fastest lap at the moment?
You've got the fastest lap, 32.1.
So currently Russell is 4.3 behind. It'd be nice to have 5 seconds in just in case, but we think we're all clean.
Is he getting a penalty or not? I'm pushing like a madman at the moment.
Just keep pushing like a madman.
That one probably heard all of this.
Wicked job. Wicked job.
Wicked! Nice job, guys. Well done. Excellent result for the team.
Fantastic, Checo. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really amazing drive. That last stint was on fire. Well done, mate.
Well done, guys. It's been an awesome first two races. Let's keep it up. Let's keep pushing. Plenty of more fun to have.
So great recovery. Well done.
Yeah, not bad. That's yeah, good result for the whole team.
Great recovery, Max. That was a really good drive. Fastest lap at the end, 31.9. 1-2 finish. Sorry about yesterday, but great points today.
Well done, guys. Fantastic.
Yeah, well done, mate. That was proper driving. Well done.
I still need to buy some beers in Australia. Well done, guys. Well deserved.
Yeah, I had to be a bit careful the first few laps.
Yeah, you
It's quite tricky.
You gave us the willies about hearing those noises, that's for sure.
Lewis, great recovery drive. It's getting better.
Thanks, Toto.
Okay, P4. Gap in the end there was 5.1.
Such.
Close. Anyway, good.
Did he get a penalty or not?
We have to see after the race.
Well done, guys. I don't know if well maximised weekend, especially off the back of Bahrain. What to do, but I think we did a really good job with the package we had. So good job.
Yep, nice work all weekend.
Well done, George. We're getting there slowly but surely.
Thanks, Toto.
Yeah, you guys only finished 25 seconds behind Perez. Ooh, man, that hurts. And they could have pushed harder. That's the scary thing. I mean, all of them could have pushed a little harder.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, that's the thing, right? All of them can, but then if they did, it would still end up with the same result, and that's why they don't do it, right? Because yeah, I mean that's it, right? I mean they can't hear any of this, so
yeah, I think that's good. So let's see, who are the biggest winners?
the winners and losers, obviously Verstappen's winner.
What was that? 14 places he made up. So clearly,
Piastri is a clear. Like
Piastri doing a good job.
No, but he was in. I mean, he's a loser because he went from 8th to 15th or whatever, 16th, technically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
true.
But he did. It wasn't his fault per se.
Yeah.
He got kind of pinched out from the Alpine, right? Through that corner.
But he did recover decently. Got Sargent at the end, even though Norris only gave him 1 lap to do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did get Sargent.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Somehow those tires were fine after.
And then Magnussen.
Oh yeah, Magnussen slowly creeped his way back into
to get that point at the end.
That point.
So yeah.
He's not the one who started in 10th, right?
Not a super exciting race.
Hulkenberg.
Not a whole lot of strategy going on. Just a one-stop, pretty much from everybody. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, and then
we'll
they
do this again next week, and hopefully it's more. Or not next week.
Is it next week?
No, not next week.
I didn't think it was.
But next race.
Well, yeah, we'll be here next race. We'll do it again.
Yeah, hopefully all the cars get a little closer, because right now the gaps are still too big.
Yeah.
Still too big.
All right, so we'll listen to these last radios and then we'll just end the stream. So I'm Stinky Juan. I'm here with
Broken Hypocrite.
We are Delta Zero Production, and we'll see you guys all next time.
I'm sorry about today. I know it was a very painful one. But we'll do a good job with the car tonight, and we'll go through the data and we'll learn something from today.
Yeah, copy. Something was wrong. For sure the whole weekend, but today especially. On lap 1 I ran over some massive debris, which I felt kind of so that could be something there.
Okay, copy. We'll do a good check of the floor tonight.
That was a wicked job, guys. Well done. Come on!
Yeah, boy.
Did we get the fastest lap in the end, or?
You were pipped on the last lap.
Ah, great.
Enjoy the win. That's the #1 job.
Let's enjoy it, guys. Well done to everyone, to all the boys. It's been really tough weekend for you guys. So let's enjoy it for now.
Good lap there, Nico, and good job. Didn't get any luck with the safety car timing, but holding off Sargent was really impressive with no DRS. That was a good run. And, Kevin got 10th, so we got the first point for Haas today.
Yeah, great. Good job, guys. Happy for that. Kevin did a good race. Not bad for us either. A couple of things didn't go as good as they should, maybe. But all fun and learning, eh? I felt it was not a bad effort. Let's do it again.
Good job, Nico. It's Gunther. Next time we have got both in the points. It's possible. Good job. Thank you for hanging in there.
That's it, Kev. P10. Fantastic, mate. Superb. First points.
Yeah. There you go, guys. There you go. Nice job. Nice job.
Good job, Kevin. You can be proud of yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you too, Gunther. You too.
You did a good job there. Very consistent and no mistakes.
Yeah, Joe, so P13 at the end. Good job from your side. A difficult one. Unfortunately, out of the points. Magnussen got the last point, P10.
Yeah, obviously I was happy with my side. And after the first set was difficult, the window. We discuss later. But yeah, let's keep pushing for Melbourne. Thank you.
I think typical race towards the end on the option. Overall, a lot of learnings. You should be going, please. A lot of learnings. Second race finished. Didn't do mistakes. Good fights, good learnings. I can debrief when you're back.
Logan, it's James. Well done. Well driven with what we had. We'll come back stronger next time.
Thanks, guys. Tough one. Sorry, wasn't quicker today.
Okay, and that's the checker flag. Well done.
Copy that. Good job this weekend, guys. Good job. Solid result. Good to score with the 2 cars. Season started. Let's call it like that.
Yep, very good job.